Hi, good evening. It's October 13th, 2020, and this is the Community Services Committee, and my committee members are here. So I'll ask for a roll call, posting of the agenda, and then I'll ask a committee member, Madrigal, to lead us in the pledge.
Member Basua?
Here.
Member Madrigal?
Here.
Chair Ramirez?
I'm here.
We have a quorum, and the agenda for this meeting was posted in the City Hall kiosk on Wednesday, October 7th.
Thank you. So Councilman Madrigal, would you lead us?
Yes, please stand. Please put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. Okay, so the next item is public comments on items not on the agenda. Madam City Clerk, do we have any public comments?
No, we haven't received any requests to speak on any items on this meeting.
Thank you very much. So we'll go on to the consent agenda, which is approval of the minutes of the last meeting. Oh my goodness, April 14th, 2020. So what's the pleasure of the committee?
I move the recommended.
Move second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Let's have the roll call.
Member
Madam-
Basua?
Aye.
Member Madrigal?
Aye.
Chair Ramirez?
Yes, thank you. Okay, this is going to be an extremely short meeting, I think. And there's just two items that we can have discussion on. One is the first report from City Manager Department, review and prioritize council member agenda requests. And it does say City Manager, but I think we have Ms. Golden here.
Yes,
Correct?
correct.
Okay.
So today at all the various committees, we have taken an item forward with the items that the committee members have requested for reports during the last year. We only have this one left on your list, the Ready and Resilient presentation. Chief Bass in the past has done a presentation at the council level. And I know that I reached out to Interim Chief Hamilton today, and he did say that they have continued to do Google Meets, most recently with the River Park. So they're still doing community meetings as it relates to Ready and Resilient. The question to the committee today is this still a priority for this committee, and wanting a report to come back to the Cultural and Community Services committee meeting?
I'll ask this was my item, but I'll ask the committee members if they have any comments about this. Councilman Madrigal?
Thank you. I am fine whichever way we go with this. I think it would be great if we get a presentation either at the committee level or even at the council level when we do have time. So I'm fine. And thank you to the fire department for still doing this virtually. So thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Basua?
I agree with Council Member Madrigal. I think it's something that we would like to have come back to the committee, also the council level, but I think we should really leave it up to staff as far as when they have the availability to get this done for us.
Okay, thank you. Well, I agree with those comments. I would only say that as more time passes, I feel like there's something hanging over our heads, and it's not the virus, it's an earthquake. And it may not come in our lifetimes, but we are due for a big one. And now that we're really strapped financially and we can't meet in the regular way, I think it's very important to keep that on the front of, as much as possible, on the front of people's minds. I know people are very occupied with their current stressful situation. And I know we're going to do the great California shakeout next week, I believe, the 19th. So I think staff is on it, but it's good to have a public reminder that we still face that it hasn't gone away. And so I do appreciate the comments of the committee members. So maybe just in a few weeks, we could just have a very quick item in the city manager's report, maybe. That's what I would like to see rather than a full-blown committee presentation. That would be my request.
Okay, I can work with the fire department, the interim chief, to come up with a timing and a presentation and update.
And I really appreciated that the county emergency office, way before the virus struck, came and did a presentation to the council. Was it to the council? No, it was to the council about what they were doing to address some of the concerns raised by the state auditor about need to improve a bit communication with the vulnerable population. So I'm pretty sure they're on it. I listened to their reports. Tomorrow, every Wednesday, we have the opportunity as elected officials to listen in to a phone call about what's going on with the virus and the economic recovery and so forth. So thank you very much. So I think that concludes that item. So the next item is future agenda items requests. So I'd like to ask Councilman Madrigal if you have any requests at this time.
No, none at this time.
Okay. Councilwoman Basua?
Actually, I'm not sure if it's more of a request or maybe just an informational thing. As I'm driving through the city, I'm seeing a lot more organized sports going back to practice. I'm wondering what the city has planned as far as allowing recreational sports to start again. If there's anything that's going on that we should make the community aware, are we still saying no? I would like to know what's happening on that end.
I agree with you. I see that too. But what I also see is people getting together for baptisms, birthdays, family celebration. As I go around the city, I see that people are just arriving. They're not in that household. So we are so far doing pretty well with keeping the virus down. But again, it's not exactly an agenda item, but just a bit of a concern so that we can reopen.
So to
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I was going to say to those questions, I think the best place to probably do that update would be under our COVID updates at the city council level, where we might hit a larger audience, but we can make sure, Councilwoman Basua, that we hit on the recreational sports. The last release that Jason Zaragoza, our attorney that's here, said was about the playgrounds reopening, but not necessarily the organized sports. So we can do an update at the city manager's council update on the 20th.
Okay.
thank you.
So that really concludes our agenda unless there's anything else from staff or the committee members. Hearing none, I'll go ahead and thank you all for being here. Thank anybody who might be watching, and don't forget to vote. And I'm unclear if you can still do the census or not. It's like a ping pong ball, but if you can, please do it. Thank you all for coming. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
Thank
Good night.
you.